I think it's okay. I don't know. Talk about demoralizing. Okay, it seems to be working fine now. Somehow we've been having trouble. Yeah, dude. Have you seen the last couple stream videos on the YouTube? It sounds like this because the audio keeps cutting in and out, and it sounds like shit. Like the last stream of XCOM 2, the entire video is like that for the whole 3.5 hours. For some reason. Everything before now was fine, and this only started happening when I came back from vacation, and I have no idea why. I have done everything I could possibly think of. But right at this exact moment, it seems to be okay. So let's go ahead and fire up the new stream. I'll probably just have to edit out those first 3 minutes of time wasting from the video. I don't know what the dealio is. There's about 2 or 3 other games that I was hoping to have streamed or gone through and played through them and streamed them by now, like this time of year. I mean, like we're halfway through May. Well, not really. We're like a week or 2 into May already. And I haven't done any of that. Good old hyper relay. Those things do look pretty cool. Okay, so where we left off, we lost some territory to this blasted Unedited collective, which is some bullshit. The last one I tried to catch, you logged off as I was coming in to watch. If that was like late last week, I was just testing shit. I tested a bunch of different settings here on the stream thingy, adjusting the kilobytes per second being uploaded and whatnot. Everything seemed to be fine. It seemed to stream at 1080p just fine. So I was like, oh, okay. I guess I can go back to doing some streams then, no problem. And then I jump on tonight, and as soon as I try it out, it just starts doing what the hell the problem was earlier last week. Which made me not a happy camper. Repeal cooperative research channels. We have a whopping 4K diplomatic power. I think this gets rid of the bonus thing from tech, right? The Numistic Order destroyed. Ooh. Well, that sucks. We'll take a quick look. Yep, that gets rid of that. Okay, I see. Trying to repeal that, huh? Alright, well, let's join in. It's probably only benefiting which empire is this? Oh yeah, the Unedited Collective. It's probably only benefiting those dudes. Healing a new fungal caves. What do fungal caves do? +2 agriculture districts. Okay. I don't think we were going to make that, but alright. What were we going to do here? I have no idea. This is the problem with random names. See, like, unless I'm playing a lot in a moderate time span, like if I, or how do I word this? Unless I name everything to give me an idea of what I had planned, if I don't play Stellaris or something similar, like another strategy game like this for a while, and then I jump back in like months later, especially months later, sometimes a couple weeks later, but especially months later, then it's like, what was I doing here again? I just do not remember. Usually I can keep track of that stuff in my head, because I jump back in and I go, what's this, that, the other thing? Okay, yeah. I remember now. But I have trouble doing that now. Without some kind of assistance, you know what I mean? I think it just depends on what I'm, like, focused on. Because, I can remember... Oh, I say that now, and yet I can remember, like, plans for characters in Pathfinder, you know, sometime down the road. Even if I don't actually write them down. I just go, oh yeah, this, that, and the other thing. And, like, various mechanics. I don't know. Maybe it's just... change in priorities or something? Who knows? Okay, we have a decent amount of housing here. This is going to open up another building slot? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. We're still only at plus 31. We should get a building slot from the system capital complex. It will also add housing. I'm going to replace this with an industrial district because we could use another industrial district to get a couple more artisans showing up. Okay, we have the minerals to do an archaeology project. Why do I have... Okay. Industrial districts there, huh? Okay. Why is this ruined? I need 50 pops on this world. Okay. We only have 40, and I don't have enough jobs for there to hit 50. Wow, that really sucks. Okay, well, I might have to replace one of these then. Shit. I need to replace these buildings with something because we have a lot of housing and a lot of space left, but not enough jobs. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this chemical plant with another temple. We can upgrade it. It'll add a few priest jobs. I mean, that ultimately that'll just open up these clerk jobs, but it'll create more jobs. Like right now we have 40 people on the planet. There's only technically 2 jobs available because this ruler is going to get demoted. There's only 2 jobs available, so we need to somehow create 8 more jobs in order to hit that 50 mark so that we can upgrade this to a system capital complex. Probably get enough building slots to have this hollow temple reconstructed or whatever. I've been having some issues with my internet for a couple of weeks, but it is my firm belief that it has had something to do with the recent sun activity. I mean, that's entirely possible. I have no idea what's going on with the sun activity, I will admit. I am quite ignorant on the subject. Interstellar warfare. Consecration fields. A sacred nexus will give us 6 priest jobs. That's actually pretty good timing. Okay, Port Neville, getting a system capital complex. We were going to make this an archaeology Ecumenopolis, were we not? I think so. We probably don't need to because it is pumping out a decent amount of consumer goods for us. But an Ecumenopolis will make it more efficient and more productive. Never anything wrong with that. It's been better the last couple of days. I'm from Canada. The internet's always trash here. Especially when I play online. There's always issues, and it drives me nuts. Cross-model standardization. Sweet jibbly giblets. Let's go ahead and grab an improved strike craft. New Uppleton. Oh yeah, this was the mistake. This here was the mistake. I made a bunch of industrial districts thinking that's what I still needed for the archaeology project and I forgot that. No! Or sorry, I made a bunch of city districts, excuse me. And I forgot that, no, you can do archaeology project with city and industrial districts. All created on the planet, or whatever. Colony, excuse me. Unfortunately, getting rid of that chemical plant on Freedom Cape, that will reduce our production of volatile motes. Let's go ahead and take a look to see. 2 chemists, each one producing just under 3. I mean, it's not going to impact it a huge amount, but we will need a good amount of volatile motes being produced in total, just to maintain the necessary upkeep for our future alloys Ecumenopolis. We're very, very close. New Uppleton is going to be turned into an alloy Ecumenopolis. For too much longer here. We just need 17 more influence. It's coming in very slowly. We have a few too many... Oh, never mind. Just 1 non-aggression and 1 defensive pact. That's not so bad. Besides, that's kind of keeping us safe right now. Namely, the defensive pact. Who are we in a defensive pact with? I'm trying to remember. I don't know why I went memorialists. That was kind of stupid, but it's okay. Percival Higginbottom? Jesus. Where do I... defensive pact. Defensive pact. Ah, yes, the hegemony of Ailsa. That is who we have a defensive pact with. Very good. Meanwhile, are they have a Casus Bella against the Onad Collective. They're not rivaling them, so that's actually a good thing. Okay, that's not bad. How about the Onad Collective? Who do they hate? They have a rivalry with the Uri Protectors. That's disconcerting. They have a Casus Belli against pretty much everybody. And they owe us 8 favors. Okay, so I am looking at rebuilding a starbase here in Grunthurst, but I think saving up our influence to 200 to get that arcology project going on New Uppleton is far more important. There's going to be a lot of crap that we're doing for the next little while here where we're just waiting on influence. Okay, we're full on food. Whoa, something must be happening because the game is like slowing down. Let's sell all that. Disgusting. 16,000. It's pretty cheap. There we go. Now it's not so cheap. Okay. I tend to keep an eye on all things outer space because I'm a nerd and want to know if shit is coming down on all of our heads. That's understandable.
Research complete.
I don't know. I just hope that this straightens out because nothing has changed. The only thing that really changed is I was away from my house for, 2 weeks. And nothing's changed. And then since I came back, I did those 2 streams without even realizing that the stream quality was dog shit. So I was like, what the fuck? And then the second, when it happened, I thought the first time was just a dumb fluke or something. I figured maybe it's because I streamed for so long in one night. And then in the Stellaris stream, did the same thing. And I was like, what the fuck? And I only streamed for like an hour and a half that night. So now I'm just like, well, shit, I don't know if I can really do anything to fully fix it. I got my new computer on the weekend. I bought one off of a coworker. Nothing crazy. It's it's not super duper top of the line. So long story short, I think I mentioned this before. I've been saving up some cash, like pulling out, doing cash back when I go to the store every week and whatnot. And I was taking out a little bit of cash every week when I went. It would be as little as $20, and there was the odd time where it was as much as $60. Just if I could spare it, I'd do a little cash out and I would put it away. I'd tuck it away somewhere in my house, and I've been doing that since August of last year. And I had, up until this weekend, after this weekend, I think I had like $2,100 cash. And I was saving that to get a new computer this month. Like, go to the computer store or something and buy a brand new computer. For what I intend to, what I would like to use it for. Even being able to play newer games and stuff like that are coming out that I really have my eye on. Like, Homeworld 3 is still coming out. Age of Wonders 4 came out exactly a week ago. I could get Age of Wonders 4 for console, but none of my consoles can play it because it's for PS5 and Xbox Series only. But anyways, I digress. So yeah, I was saving up and I was gonna just go and blow that whole $2,000 pretty much, and get a top of the line computer that was mine. And just Get all the latest and greatest stuff that I could get. So I'm talking about this at work about a month ago? Not even a month ago. I'm yakking to somebody at my work, younger guy, and he's like, "Oh, I'm selling my computer." And I was like, "Okay. What kind of computer is it?" And you know, stuff like that. And he was like, "Well, I'm trying to sell it. Like, do you want me to get you the specs?" And I'm like, "Yeah, please do, because I'm curious." And he was selling it for far cheaper than I, you know, going and blowing all of my cash on, right? So he got me the specs, and I'm just like, you know what? That's actually pretty damn good. It is obviously significantly better than what I have now. That's a given. Anything is. And I asked him how much he's selling it for, so he told me. Like the tower itself, he was only selling for like $1,000, and I was like, Jesus, that's way cheaper. Like all this stuff, buying all this stuff brand new would probably cost me like $1,500 or more, easy. Stuff like that. So I talked to him, and I convinced him, yeah, I'll buy that from you. So I actually started thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll get 2 computers. You know, I'll get this one, and then I'll have a second one. This one that I get off of him I can use for lower end stuff. Not sure what. And then this super high end one I could probably use for stuff that requires a, you know, much stronger machine and all that stuff. I don't know what. I was going to come up with something. But 9 inoculation. Oh, hello. We got plus 5% pop growth speed. Cool. Those inoculations from those ancient caretakers have paid off. We've got a longer leader lifespan and the big one, improved pop growth speed. That's always awesome. Anyway, so it took me some time to think about it, and then I was just like, you know what? Rather than just go blow $2,000 and actually now more than that on 2 computers, I'll just buy this guy's computer, and I can use the leftover cash for some important stuff that I need to do. Like I need new tires for my car, for example, amongst other things. But yeah, long story short, bought a new computer. Far better than the one that I've had. The one that I have had and been using to do all the stuff on my channel with, it's 10 years old. I paid $300 for it. It was a budget pre-made tower thingy. It had the bare minimum to do what I needed it to do. I got kind of sick of it. I've been kind of sick of it for actually a couple of years now because I think it's a combination of the computer is just an old piece of shit. But the software that I use is also a piece of shit, and it's like, well, this thing won't be able to handle anything more. Plus, the space on it is only like 500 gigs or something like that, which this day and age is fucking nothing. So I'm like, oh my god, I need something better because this is just aggravating. Trying to go in and make even like a 5-minute video, if it has too much stuff in there, if it's got too many clips, if it's got too many cuts, transitions, this, that, and the other thing. The program itself just really starts to slow down, and then if I try to do something, half the time it just starts crashing on me. Then I gotta reload it, and then redo all my changes, yada yada yada, try to remember what the hell I was trying to do. And then it works for another 5-10 minutes, and then crashes on me again when I change something, so it's just like, fuck, I need a new machine. So I can continue to make some videos or something. So it's not hooked up yet. I'll probably do that this weekend. I'm excited to try it out. The graphics card is an RTX 3070, which I know is pretty dang good. And it's got a bunch of other stuff in it too. Did we start the arcology project? We did. Good. Okay. And there's lots of clerk jobs that these guys can fill while pops are growing on this world, so that's fine. We'll leave it at that. I should change this from an urban world, though. Let's go ahead and make it a forge world. Boom. Consumer goods production goes in the toilet, and we're producing a little bit more alloys on that world now. That sounds infuriating. Dude, it is infuriating. Some of my oldest videos are like 3-minute montages, and just doing one of them took fucking forever. Doing all of them, though, took me like about a month, I want to say. But I think that's including like recording gameplay and stuff like that. Yeah, it was aggravating. Like making good videos. My best quality videos, like the longer, I would say it would be the longer form kind of tank reviews for World of Tanks console. I think some of those are my best videos. They were fucking aggravating to make because every time I'm trying to make one of those, and it's like a half-hour long video. Every time I'm trying to fucking make one of those, what should only take me maybe 20 or 30 minutes to make it, or sorry, to finish editing it and stuff like that, because I do kind of like go back and rewatch it as I go through to see exactly when I need to have it cut to this clip, or when exactly this image needs to transition in, stuff like that. It winds up taking me 2 fucking hours because the program's running so slow with so much crap going on in the storyboard area. And of course, like I said, it crashes a lot. But I think it's a combination of my old computer being a piece of junk by today's standards, as well as just the software I was using. So that's the other reason why I'm like, I need a new computer so I can get some better software that isn't so garbage. It's time to take over the universe. We are not doing that, Ancient Gamer, because we're 100 years in and we are dog shit. We are bottom of the barrel in terms of diplomatic weight. Aside from the one that has 675 diplomatic weight, but that's just because they're like an upstart. I'm pretty sure they're like a rebel empire or a primitive empire, something like that. Or not a primitive empire, but like former primitives that were uplifted and achieved space travel or some crap like that. I mean, like, they have a chunk of territory, but their diplomatic weight is ass. It's worse than ours. Anyways, long story short, I'm hopeful that this computer kind of pans out and I can do some other stuff, maybe stream some other games from it, but, you know, like I said, do some other stuff with it. Like, I wouldn't mind doing some modded XCOM 2. I actually want to make an XCOM 2 mod for somebody that I watch on YouTube. I bet some of the Stellaris tutorials may have taken serious time also. Dude, those take fucking forever. Yes, they do. In all honesty, though, like doing the Stellaris tutorials, the most time-consuming thing is playing the game and achieving and getting certain save states at certain points in the game, to where it's like, okay, I can use this bit for like a 3-second clip on this topic or some stupid shit like that. But yeah, playing a game to a certain point where I have a couple save states at key moments that I can use for various things, that takes up the most time. But yeah, when I actually go, okay, I need to record some gameplay and then go in and recording the actual bits for clips and stuff like that, that never takes me very long. Maybe like if it's for a 5-minute video, just to be on the safe side, I record maybe 10 to 15 minutes worth of crap that I could use. That probably takes 20 to 30 minutes. But then going in and actually editing that fucking video takes hours.
Research complete.
Anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, just for like a little 5-minute video, and it drives me ballistic. Marcab Station, what were we making this? This is going to be a bastion because there's a wormhole right there, which I do not like. Let's go ahead and upgrade this one more time. Then we'll slap on all the gun batteries. And comm jammer, disruption field generator. What else we got? Target uplink computer. There, we'll start with that. If you go on my channel though, and like I said, if you look at like some of the oldest videos, actually my actual oldest videos, they're all montages. I've got one, there's like 6 of them. There's 5 for Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and 1 for World of Tanks console. And they're all no longer than like 3, 4, 5 minutes tops, like each individual one. Editing a single one of those took me a whole fucking weekend. Just because of all the little clips that were in there that it would keep cutting to and stuff like that. That was asinine. I think one of them took me One of them wound up taking me a day or two because that's all I worked on for the whole day. It was like a Saturday or so. Actually, it was a Saturday and a Sunday. I did 2 in a weekend because that's all I did on Saturday and Sunday. The rest took pretty much the whole weekend because I'd be sitting there and I'd put in 2 hours of editing, and then I'd either get a little bit, not for lack of a better term, tired, more like fatigued really, or hungry or some shit. It's like I need to eat something, or I need to get out of this chair, or I just get frustrated because it fucking crashed on me again, and then I get up and go do something else for a little while, and then go back and do some more, like a few hours at a time. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just excited. I know I'm fucking babbling about this, and probably nobody cares. But I'm excited about it. I think it will mean good things for the future of the channel. I know I said I was going to make a second channel for the stream archives. I'm honestly debating whether I'll be doing live streams, especially if I continue to encounter these problems during the live streams for the rest of this game. That like this, finishing off this game will be a good indicator if I continue to do regular live streams. If it continues to be a problem, I might just either do it not nearly as often or not do it anymore, and then just record all my shit. Use the one channel for gameplay archives, and then use the main channel for more tutorial-related kind of stuff, as you mentioned. Why are you unemployed? Look at all these miners' jobs. That was probably the ruler getting demoted. Yeah, I think that's what it was. All the rulers just got demoted, and they're like, I don't want to work at the mines. No. You're working the fucking mines, pal. You thought you were king shit at Turd Mountain, doing God knows what you were doing. Now you're just like, I'm not working on the farms. I'm not working on the mines. No, get your ass in there. The Gudge Citizen Union has need of your hands. Make use of them. You are going to be demoted. Let's see, this person, you need a clerk job. You don't need it, but you know. Let's see, Port Neville. Okay, we can't make any more jobs here, can we? Oh, we can. We can get another industrial district. Okay, so we could make this an another Ecumenopolis for consumer goods. We need the influence, as always. Our biggest drawback, our biggest hindrance right now is influence. Influence, influence, influence. Let's go ahead and do a Sacred Nexus. That sounds fun. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about new computer stuff and all that stuff. Anyways, now that I have this new computer, I would like to start slowly over the course of the next, 5-6 months or so, however long it takes. I know that's slow, but remember, I'm poor. I'd like to start making changes and upgrades to both my software and my hardware. Just so that this is A, easier to do, B, hopefully less time consuming and frustrating, and then I can put out some good, then I can, start to put out some consistent good quality stuff again. I say that as though I put out good quality stuff before. We all know that's a fucking lie. That is where most politicians belong, in the mines. Yeah. We've got a non-aggression pact with the Unedited Collective. I mean, we don't want them being mad at us. The thing that I'm pissed off about is they stole all this territory from us, because like there were planetary there were planet potentials in here, I think. Most importantly, there was a black hole here with an L gate. Like, that's what I lost access to. I'm kind of choked about that. Yeah, there it is. There's a size 16 Arctic world. I'm pretty sure we terraformed it. I'm kind of choked about that. And then of course there's Wenkwert Artem over here in Hauer, I think. Isn't there? Oh, maybe not. Okay. Maybe I'm just on crack. Well, alrighty then. Shows what I know. What do we got going on here? We got, these are done. Okay, so these trade stations now have their collection range extended to 7, which is fantastical. The Shazarak Acquirers owe us a favor now. Technology discovered. Very good. Let's go ahead and start grabbing disruptors. Sure. I guess. Star Realm of Mastodol. Yeah, let's go ahead and agree to this. It's going to hurt our influence production even more. But I think the long-term benefits... I don't know. The long-term benefits of being able to produce a decent amount of influence every month is a lot right now, because, you know, that would mean mega structures, that would mean AK Monopolize, that would mean a bunch of good stuff, and it's just not happening right now. We probably need... chemical plants are going to be a thing. But since we're upgrading a bunch of temples here, I'm going to slap down a synthetic crystal plant to help offset the upkeep of those a little bit. We already have a crystal mines, but that's fine. We need some chemical plants down in various places. We have a decent production of minerals now. Finally, it took pretty much all game for us to get that in this playthrough, which is kind of embarrassing. Usually I get a much earlier hold on that. This is full of farmers, and we do not need food production terribly. So let's slap down 2 chemical plants right there. That'll do. There are 34 pops. We need more jobs. With those 6 clerk jobs, that puts us to 40 pops. 2 chemical plants gives us 42. Upgrading this, 44. So I need to come up with 6 jobs so that we hit 50 pops and are able to upgrade this to a system capital complex. Jesus. That is where Gramps JC. Hello, Moby. Hi, Gramps. Gramps JC. One of my oldest gaming buddies that I am still occasionally in contact with. His, well, we all called him JC. Largely because his username on the Rooster Teeth forums where I first met him was Michael JC. And then his gamer tag just so happened to, if you made it into an acronym, it was JC, so we called him JC all the time. What we're gonna do here? We could make this another mining colony, but do we need to? I don't know what the hell I was gonna do here. I feel like Gandalf walking around going, I have no memory of this place. What's this? New Mystic Shrine. That gives us 2 merchants and 2 priests. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. We could throw that down on, Ipsil. Right here. Replace one of these temples. Oops, not with a precinct house. Damn it, wrong thing. There we go. So we're replacing a temple which can be upgraded to give us 6 priests, and we're replacing it with a new Mystic Shrine which only gives us 4 jobs total. So it's kind of a downgrade. We're going from 6 possible maximum jobs down to 4, but it's all good. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to Pillar of Quietus. More unity from jobs. This is turning into our unity planet. It's not producing a shitload right now, but it's helping. Where is most of our unity coming from, though? Jobs, 458. Is that... Are we at... Capital buildings provide merchant jobs. I genuinely do not know where we are getting so much unity from. In jobs, in particular. I mean, I know we have a bunch of priests kind of scattered everywhere, but our Hypercoms forums are also producing a decent amount because those have a bunch coming in. Maybe it's from our entertainers. Yeah, I suppose so. We have entertainers on every planet, and they're producing about just under 2 unity each. This planet's producing 45 unity. Where's all that coming from? From our politicians. Politicians are quite efficient at producing lots of unity. I understand that. And the politicians there. A little bit from the entertainers. What else? That's about it. We've got 45 unity coming from this planet. This planet, though, has 158, so that's pretty awesome. Lots of priests. Been a while since WOTC, I believe. You'd have to narrow it down. You'd have to narrow it down because I do not recognize your username. Why? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. Replaced one too many city districts and this chemical plant got ruined because of it. Son of a bitch. That's okay. Producing a good amount of consumer goods on this world, though. It's just barely keeping us afloat. I mean, double digits is fine, though. That's good enough. Gotta admit, Gramps, there's only a few people that I specifically remember from World of Tanks console. I mean, Joe the Frogman is an obvious one because I still talk to him fairly regularly. Kind of, sort of, not really. Or at least I try to, when he's not ignoring me. I know you can hear me, Frogman. I know you're ignoring me. Alright, let's go ahead and do Fleet Logistics Corpses. Corpses, yay. Everybody likes corpses, right? We can't do Galactic Wonders because we still haven't gotten Mega Engineering. Could grab Voidborn. Do we have any habitats? No, we don't. Wow. Yeah, because we don't... it's our influence. That's why. We haven't been able to have enough influence generation to warrant slapping down a bunch of habitats everywhere. I get it now. Play together occasionally and banter on the forums. Yeah. That was a long time ago. I mean, I got banned from the forums like 2 years before I quit playing the game, so whatever. The stupid part is that the... still got unemployment here. We are at 50 pops, though, so the system capital complex is built. The problem is if I resettle... How the hell do I create 2 jobs here? Son of a bitch. Okay. Now how are we on gas? We're fine. We're at plus 15, so I'm going to replace one of these with a chemical plant. And then I'll replace another one with a... Ooh. That's tempting. That is tempting. That is very, very tempting. Can I build those anywhere? Do I have a limit on those? I don't think so. Oh well. Okay, let's give it a shot. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Merchants are pretty good for overall efficiency because they produce a lot of trade value. Normally I don't care for trade value, but merchants are very good at producing a lot of trade value. So they're a very efficient pop. 12 trade value per job. That's nothing to scoff at. And right now our technicians are producing 20 energy per pop. Give or take. Like 1920, so it's pretty good. Anyways, just got Stellaris and found your channel. What a surprise. Did you get the PC or the console version? Because they are very different. Like PC just got 2 new DLCs within the last like 2 months here. And a couple big updates.
Research complete.
Chronologically speaking, we're about a year behind because we got Overlord in March. So about 2 months ago. And Overlord came out for PC in like March of last year, somewhere around there. Console? Yeah, I figured that's fine. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of stuff on my channel that's out of date. Kind of. Like I need to do an updated thing on it. That is one thing about this game that is quite beneficial to people who regularly make videos about this game, especially on the PC version, is that there's changes and updates that have been constantly rolling out for this game. Stellaris is 7 fucking years old, actually, as of today. I think it was very recently, like within the last few days, that Stellaris had its 7th anniversary. I mean, it came out in 2016, and that whole time, Tempest spent. Forces from the Erixa Divine Order have succeeded in destroying the main facility of the Grey Tempest. With the neutralization of its subspace transmitter, all existing Tempest nanomachines have been rendered inert. Thank you. Grey Tempest is not a problem anymore. Anyways, for all extents and purposes, like, Stellaris is basically a live service game, because since it came out 7 years ago, they have updated, iterated, and released DLC for it repeatedly. And made all sorts of changes and stuff. So, lots of changes, lots of changes. Okay, I was able to mash a lot of city districts down. Why? Let's go ahead and delete all these. Are there actually that many district slots available? Wow, that was odd. Okay, I just want to replace these 3. 1, 2, 3. I think it's just because it was kind of like lagging, in-game lagging, that it let me just mash that and queue up a crap load more than I could normally, so it's all good. Only got Utopia so far. That is a very good starting point for DLC, though. It's, in my opinion, it's hands down the top pick for, Star Realm of Meistadal doesn't like us. I don't care. Closed borders, whatever. Oh no! Closed borders. Wait, what? Why are they suddenly closing all their borders? What? Domineering? Okay, well, these guys are still protective of us, so that's fine. Anyways, yeah, Utopia is like a fantastic starting point for your first bit of DLC, because it gives you the 3 ascension paths, synthetic, psionic, and biological, or genetic as I like to call it, and it gives you the first batch of megastructures, some of which are kind of the, I think the Utopia megastructures are kind of the most unique, the ring world in particular, because it's not just a flat build this megastructure and it produces these resources and gives you that bonus as soon as it's done. You know, although there are two that do that, namely the Science Nexus and Dyson Sphere. But the ring world, you construct it, and it's basically, you know, living space for your pops, for the people of your empire, which is pretty dope. I'm going to give you all the credit in the world when it comes to your tutorials explaining how the game works, so a dumbass like me can understand it fairly often actually win. Duly noted. I do need to update a bunch of those. Like, there's some very old ones that I did when we were still in version 1.7 from like 20. I made those in early 2020 when the game had been out for just under a year, and I released those about the different resources and stuff like that. Well, I made and released those like mere months before we had the massive economic overhaul when we jumped to version 2.2 in 2020. So I need to redo those. You do not produce energy credits by constructing power plants anymore. We'll get them all as budget allows. Yep, there's no panic. You made the game a lot more fun. I would recommend, though, Gramps, that you consider saving up for expansion passes rather than the individual DLCs, because the expansion passes, all told, with all the content in them, it is significantly cheaper overall than buying them individually. I still miss 1.7. Was watching you back then. Yeah. There's things about 1.7 that I miss. I joked on Twitter, but I was kind of serious. The biggest thing I miss about 1.7 is actually being good at this game. The tile system. The tile system had its problems. I will openly admit that. I'll be the first to say that, as a matter of fact. But there was some things about it that were kind of cool. Like, actually, you had to actually think about where you put your buildings and stuff like that, so you could try and get those adjacency bonuses, you know? Like placing your capital in a good spot next to a tile that produces a good amount of, let's say, minerals, just for shits and giggles. And then being able to, somewhere next to that high mineral yield tile, you've got the capital building on one side, which gives an adjacency bonus to all 4 tiles adjacent to it, but also a research agreement. Let's decline that for now. That would cost us more monthly influence. But you could also get an adjacency bonus from, I believe, resource silos, which would also increase the amount of mineral yield from a mineral producing tile, you know, stuff like that. I kind of enjoyed that aspect of it. I miss it sometimes. Okay, this archaeology project is going to be a while still, and we still need some chemical plants in certain spots. Let's go ahead and create one more over here. Boop. And then I'll upgrade this to a hyper entertainment form. Not that we really need 2 more entertainers, but the improved amenities production, it'll up the amenities being produced by about another 20 or so, which might improve stability and improve overall productivity on this planet. So we're okay here. Plenty of housing, lots of good stuff going on here. Okay, let's just fill in the rest of these city districts now. That will open up the rest of the building slots, no problem. We have all the building slots, and we can fill them up with whatever. Hypercom's form needs a planetary capital. Right. No unemployment here yet, so we can wait. Let those fill in. It was a lot easier, sort of, sometimes. Yeah, it was simpler because there was a lot less resources, is largely what it is. You still had the strategic resources that you had to build like a mining station around in order to get their benefit. You know, and then just having access to those strategic resources gave you like 25% energy weapon damage, which I think stuff like that was kind of a stupid system, where it's just like, if you get good galaxy spawning RNG, then you do have access to these strategic resources and get all the benefits from them. So, you know, you get the 25% bonus damage to your energy weapons, and you have the 25% stronger shields and the 25% stronger armor because you have access to these strategic resources. Nobody else has them. Fuck them. You know, it's I don't want to explain it other than that. So I just need these priest jobs to fill up, and then this world is pretty much done growing pops after the fact. Done all I can. So there's stuff like that was stupid. I think if like the economic aspect remained the same in terms of what resources you can produce on your worlds and stuff like that, and how they're used, what they're used for. I think if that portion was kept, and then you instead of having these building slots and districts and shit, it's redone back to tiles in some way, shape, or form. And even to the point where planet size determines how many tiles are on the planet, I think that could work out. The only problem is that you need to have things like the civilian fabricators be like, you can build as many as you want on one planet if you want it to produce consumer goods, things like that, and then place a pop on it to work that building, things like that. And then of course you had the mining guilds, or whatever the hell they were called, and then you had some planets that would just be chock full of research labs. I think if that was kind of done, it's possible, like it would be workable, you know what I mean? Change council size to 2. No, we are opposing that. Of course everybody's voting for it, because most everybody voting for it is like, oh yeah, I have a chance at actually getting on the council. Except for the fucking 4th group there. Who's that? I think that's the Farine Stellar Commonality. Yes, it is. Aside from those guys, they have no chance of getting on the council, but their Overlord does. So of course they're voting for it. You bastards. something else I was going to say about version 1.7 that I actually... what was it? I can't remember now. I'm having a brain fart. I cannot remember what the hell I was going to say because I'm an old fart. Now we have some rivalries coming in. Because the Uruxo Divine Order knows that the hegemony of Ilsa will stay on the council if they are... if this vote goes through. Where is that? That's the Uruxo Divine Order. That's those guys way over here. But I'm pretty sure those guys have, like, wormhole access to not specifically our territory or in our territory, but close to it. Oh well, as it stands now, the galaxies that are generated now, there's so much more stuff in them. Yes, I will admit a good portion of that is due to DLCs adding stuff. There's a lot more DLCs adding a lot more stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Fully agree, fully understand that. But there's just a lot more stuff that does not require DLCs either. Okay. Greetings, Gudges. As you no doubt know, we Rukari are dedicated to the study and conservation of all life forms of life in the galaxy. Of all forms of life in the galaxy. Wow, reading is hard. We have studied your species and determined that the Gudge Citizen Union is unlikely to last for more than a few centuries at best. To ensure the continuation of the Gudge species, should the worst befall your empire, we would like to acquire part of your population for our endangered species preserve. We will construct a special reservation that perfectly mirrors the natural habitat of your species, and its population will be well taken care of and protected from all harm, so you need not worry on their behalf. So, what do you say? Will you contribute to our preserve and safeguard the future of your species? Sure. We lose some happiness. But I don't think we have to worry about, like, open revolts or anything like that, so it's kosher. Alright, let me check out an old mining world. We slapped down the hypercoms for them. The mineral purification labs came later. Okay, yeah, we need the Autochthon monuments. Autochthon monuments are really important now. Can I even build those? Oh, no, that's right, I can't, because... temples. Shit, I forgot all... or, no, sorry, it's Sanctuary of Repose now. Yeah, that's why. The Autochthon monuments got replaced with the Sanctuary of Repose... Sanctuaries of Reposes. Let's slap down a Hollow Theaters now. Okay, we'll add a city district. I don't know what we were going to do on this world. Maybe we're just going to make it another mining world. We'll see. Oh well, that's fine. Ooh, excuse me. I'm a wee bit sleepy. I probably should have grabbed some snackaroosies of some kind. I've got some chocolate-covered almonds in the fridge still. That I'm slowly munching through. I mentioned Age of Wonders 4 coming out last week, and I knew that was happening. But I also know that Homeworld 3 comes out this year, and I totally forget when. It's a game I should be keeping better tabs on. Homeworld's fucking awesome. From what I've seen of the gameplay trailers, Homeworld 3 is going to be fucking awesome. Okay. Yeah, here's an Autochthon monument. I think that was the last one we built before I changed our civics. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember now. I reformed the government. I think I got rid of something and took on merchant guilds. And I also added memorialists. That's right. We had the thing where, like, soldiers or some crap produce unity or some bullshit. Don't know why I had that. Memorialists. It's these memorialists. Not sure I want to do anything about that. Building your starbase here in Grunthurst. Well, it's too late. It's too late for me to do a damn thing about you taking that system now, and it's not like it's terribly important. There was no planets in it, just a few sources of resources. Like, I would not even be able to build a habitat around this moon to try to get the minerals. The only thing we would have been able to do is construct a habitat around this planet to get research districts, and a habitat around this planet, and it would be a regular habitat. That being said, it is still quite strategically important because it cuts off this little cluster of stars. You have to go through this system. This cluster of stars with the black hole in it, and this cluster of stars over here. This is the choke point right here in Grunthurst. And it's a good choke point too because it has a pulsar that negates all shields. So if we built the right, if we designed the right defense platforms, that's what they're called, strictly around like anti-armor, anti-hull damage, so basically neutron launchers up the wazoo on our defense platforms, like, it would be a very, very defensible starbase. Very, very defensible choke point with just a single starbase fully upgraded to a citadel and a boatload of defense platforms. I probably wouldn't have even built an ion cannon, in all honesty. Okay, another city district is happening. Right. And we got another favor. Yay. Favor's good. Favor's happy. Okay, I don't want clerks anymore, and let's go ahead and upgrade one of these research labs to a research complex. Give those two jobless people two better jobs, shall we? Yes. Sith Lord. I got Phoenix Point recently when it was on sale in the PlayStation Store. Turn-based team strategy game from the makers of the original XCOM. Yes, that project was headed by Julian Gollop. Just in case you're looking for another game. No, I know all about that one, buddy. I've actually been keeping an eye on it for a couple of years now. It just hasn't come up on a decent discount. Even the discounts on Xbox for the Behemoth edition, and it's still $40-50, and I'm like, I am not paying that. Nope. When Megastructures first came into play, it was a major game changer for me. Yeah, Megastructures was a pretty cool thing. The problem with when they first came out, though, is Megastructures were piss weak in 1.7. I think we can all agree to that. A fully constructed Dyson sphere gave you 400 energy credits a month. Which, considering that there was no size limit to the number of ships you could have in a single fleet, and you could build a bazillion ships with all your minerals, 400 energy was fuck all. In a lot of cases, that was like 10 battleships, because your battleships were like 40 energy upkeep sometimes. Okay, maybe not that much, but I would wager they were in between 8 and 12. We'll add another mining district. There's lots of housing here, so that's not the problem. It's just the growth speed is kind of poopy. Did I stop other species from growing on my other worlds? Doesn't look like I did. Okay. Well, part of it is the game speed is atrocious right now. That's fine. So, I don't know. On top of some actual, like, practical things to do with some funny money that I... Oh, a Galactic Memorial. Ooh. That's a thing. Does it add more Death Chroniclers? Yes, it also adds more Unity to jobs. Okay. Let's go ahead and do it. Consumer goods are taking a pretty big hit, though. Port Neville. Yeah, we're going to make this an Ecumenopolis. Absolutely. We're a ways away from the influence because we're only getting like 2.25. Ooh, 2.37. Wow. 2.37 per month. Yay. Kind of regretting turning down that research agreement because we could be building trust with that empire if we did that. All good. don't have the big Titan or Colossus construction yards yet. We don't have the tech. Anyways, I would like to kind of buy things like a Nintendo Switch as well, and an Xbox Series X. I don't think I'd be happy with a Series S because I would want that disc drive. I do like, even though most of my games are digital downloads these days, I still would like a disc drive because I have a lot of games on hard copy, especially older ones. Still lots of open jobs and stuff here. I'm kind of excited to see, I haven't been paying any attention. I'm kind of excited to see what goes on here because, as we know, the next 3 bits of DLC are going to be Toxoids, which is the next species pack, and then we've got both First Contact and Galactic Paragons. Both of those just came out within the last few months for PC. So I'm kind of interested to see what version we upgrade to next. It'll probably be some kind of midpoint between First Contact and Galactic Paragons. And that will give, and when that update happens is when Toxoids will be released. And then Galactic Paragons will be just sometime down the road. Or not Galactic Paragons, sorry, First Contact. And then we'll have another update when Galactic Paragons comes out. That's my guess. Sentry arrays were actually powerful when you had one first. I mean, they're still pretty good. They're still pretty good. The problem, like, the problems with the Sentry Array are purely logistical at this point. Because being able to see everything and look into everybody's empire and see, like, if any of the planets have instability or stuff like that, or, like, which planets are producing what resources, that kind of thing, like, that is still very, very useful. It's just, because you can see everything that's going on everywhere all the time, it is so fucking laggy.
Research complete.
Few months. Did Galactic Paragons just come out today? Didn't Galactic Paragons just come out today? I meant First Contact, not Galactic Paragons. But First Contact just came out in, like, what, February, March? So both, it's been both First Contact and Galactic Paragons have both come out within the last, like, few months here. Alright, so we're finally getting Mega Engineering. Fuck yeah. The big thing there is, do we have a complete megastructure somewhere in our territory? We could start upgrading this ruined ring section. Oh wait, we can't. We need Mega Engineering. Womp womp. The problem with upgrading that ring section is if we tried to turn it into research segments, which obviously that's what we would do, it would absolutely tank our consumer goods production, because our consumer goods, even though we're producing over 400 on this planet, with only 32 artisans, so that's a lot. Oh, that's fairly productive. 14.5 per artisan. I mean, that's not great. Could be better. That's not going to be enough. Not even close. Like, we're already down to plus 17. Ugh, gross. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded that thing to get more researchers. Ooh. Okay, so Halliston, if nothing else, we'll probably turn Halliston into another factory world. Because I don't really think we need another mining world. We have 4 mining worlds still being developed right now. Like, they're not terribly big, I understand that. But that's 4 of them, and they don't even have all their job slots filled. Like, this one still has 10 miner jobs to fill up with, and 1 miner is producing about 20 minerals right now. How much are being used by a single artisan on this world? This will be a good baseline. 9.8. Okay, so for one artisan, sorry, for 1 miner, that's 2 artisans that they can supply, which is fine.
Research complete.
Let's go ahead and buy some of these. Boop. 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 And how much for these? Oh, geez, that's fuck all for these 2. Let's buy 5,000. Buy another 5,000, because I got a bad feeling we're going to start running out. Then we'll buy another 5,000. Just in case we start seeing a negative, a net negative on consumer goods being produced. What the hell do I want to pick from here? Jeez, all of these seem kind of poopy. Whatever, let's grab that. Show us your wares. We teach Xenos, blah, 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 whatever. Trium food container deployment decision. I don't care. Reduces pop food upkeep by minus 10%. Who cares? Fuck off. Alrighty then. How soon before these guys get demoted? Still 7, well, like 500 days for that one, 450 days for that one, and then this one here, 700 days. Jesus. That's a long time. Alright, so I'll probably go for about another 20 minutes here, and then I'll call it a night. It is good. Is this still working? How was the audio? Let's... Need to... Yeah, audio's fine again. Okay, so I'll just have to edit out those first couple minutes, I think, until things stabilize. Maybe I just... maybe it's just a problem with when the stream fires up. I just gotta do a little bit of dinking around and then wait for the audio to clean up so that it's not... so that it's not constantly sounding like this the whole time. It sounds like shit. Amenities are not a problem yet, because we have a boatload of clerks. Every new job is a clerk, so don't have to worry about amenities for all the new pops appearing on this planet. Very good, very nice, very good, very nice, very good, very nice. Why is this hollow temple ruined? Oh, that's right, now I remember. Okay. Let's open up these clerk jobs, shall we? We have 2 more jobs available. That'll put us at 47 pops, and then we just need 3 more, and then we can get a system capital complex. And it's literally going to give us 2 more jobs, so the 2 unemployed people get jobs immediately. Ooh, chameleon field. And then we can repair this hollow temple. That will create some jobs immediately. Stuff will happen. Why do I have 4 science ships here? Are any of you an archaeologist? You don't have a leader. So why are you there? Alright. Any archaeologists? No. Oh, this one. Busy commanding ISS Fireball. Okay, where's that? Hello? ISS Fireball. Way the fuck over there. Oh my god. Oh, you're not doing that archaeology site anytime soon. War games, sure, why not? Just started a new game and made another one of my old empires that I took over the galaxy with. Fuck my life. Nice. I think it'll be okay so long as they're not like fanatic purifiers or something. You might be in a little bit of trouble if that's the case. Oh, hey! Expanding the day side, finally finished. God damn, that took forever. Alright. 11 districts. So that... Well, shit. Okay, we have the maximum city districts we can have. So let's slap down 2 more of these, and we'll also plop the energy grid, which will increase the energy credits from our technicians on the planet. We're doing really good on energy. That will tank as soon as we start to build up fleets, though, if we start to build up fleets. Why did this magically transform into a Forge world? This game, I swear. The auto-designation of colonies is just bizarre. Assimilators? Oh, there you go. This might get a little rough. Well, you can be friends with assimilators for a long time. They're not trying to purge you immediately. Or anything like that, right? You can still make friends with them, and then they'll just kind of hang out with you. Minerals are not coming in terribly well, so I probably don't want to sell a whole bunch of those. I got Dark Matter and Zrow that I can get rid of, though. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Sell that, and then just enough to get more alloys. Yeah, baby. Alright, Mega Engineering's gonna... God damn, that's taking a long-ass time. 37 months. We'll see... 36 months, okay. Yeah, it was over 40 months. But that was like 15, 20 minutes ago. It's only been, what, 6 months? In-game? Jesus. Yeah, I think future, if I continue to stream this, but I think future stream games I will continue to do. I don't know. I don't know if the number of AI empires is part of the problem, or if it's just the size of the galaxy. I might have to do both, where I play on a smaller galaxy with less AI. Because this is slow. It's one reason why I do play on small galaxies a lot these days, sometimes with no AI. Just because... Haha, timer go brrrr! Why does it say there's unemployment here? There is no unemployment. We graciously... Ooh. Okay. You're giving us stuff. Odd. Alright, that was unusual. Not expecting that. Oh, hey, Curator Insight. Extend our deal! Oh, that means that the Patron of the Arts is coming up, is it not? Expires in 2 days. Oh, back to the market. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. La 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 la. I need to make 5,000. Well, I think I found how we can make 5,000. Sell that and sell that. There we go. Boom. 10,000. Just like that. Boom. Easy peasy. Yay! It's a deal! Patron of the Arts. Yay! Series X goes brrr. Yeah, exactly. I'm playing the Grand Empire of Mu. Space cows. There you go. Is there even a cow portrait, I wonder? Or a bovine portrait? I don't think so, but there's probably something that's like close and doable for that, eh? Not that kind of doable, I mean like usable for space cows. Why was I putting research labs down on this planet? Strange. We need some exotic gas refineries. Not here. Why is there an unemployed specialist all of a sudden? 500 days before he gets demoted. What a piece of shit. Okay then. Whatever. All the physics research coming in from our dimensional porter researchers. I love it. Ooh, cruiser focus. Eh. Yeah, no, I don't care for any of these. Orbital researcher, off-world miner, food growth, planetside mining, energy infrastructure. Surplus up to at least plus 15. That is the stupid... Okay, whatever. Boop. Support that, and we'll support it again, because it's only 500. Kinda close enough. Yeah. A lot of the portraits are like that in this game, where it's just like, oh, I want to make this kind of a space empire. Oh, nothing really matches, but this one's close enough. It's not really a complaint, more of an observation. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's... Actually, this is a commercial pack. I don't care. Fuck you. Commercial pack. Get out of here with that nonsense. We can sell a bunch of these minerals. We don't want to sell all of them, though, because we want to be able to do the arcology project before too much longer. We're only lacking 22 influence, which means in 10, 11 months? Oh, 10 months, maybe less. We will be able to start a new arcology project. Oh, baby. 1,300 days for that one still. Gross. I am sure there are mods for doable cows in the PC version. Oh my god. There's pacifist, egalitarian, spiritualists. Eee, spiritualists. Gross. Gross, he says when he's playing a spiritualist empire. No, like, we're playing militarist. I have made zero use of militarism. Zero. I'm pretty sure we had 2 civics that required militarism when we started out, and I just did not utilize them at all. It makes me feel kind of stupid. Alright, this is a size 19. It's a frontier planet? Really? Oh, because it's way the fuck over there. Duh. Alright, let's, boop.
Updated.
New ruler mandate. Sure, whatever. Halston Sector. We have elected... Oh my god, it's somebody different this time! That's not what I wanted! Previously Admiral of the Purple Fleet. Okay, well, considering we only have the 1 fleet, and it has a whopping 10 corvettes, whoop-de-doo. 2 fleets need to be reinforced with 24 ships. Really? Well, let's increase that a little bit, shall we? Oh no, watch out, we're building up fleets, baby! Halo 3, baby! Come on now, come on now. I know the month is ticking over, but come on. Let me do things. There we go, alright. Boom. 4,000 alloys later. Not a big deal. The only gross ethic is pacifist. I took it for roleplay. I would have said egalitarian is gross. Hey, get out of here with that. Both egalitarian and authoritarian are good. They both give you really good benefits. For example, authoritarian requires your pops to respect your authority! Do I need site or I'm not using any gene banks. Let's just get Chemical Bliss because it's the shortest, I think. No. We'll get this one. Centralized Command, yep. I never get tired of this Blorg body pillow when I look at the subdermal stimulation. That's something I should look into. Is Paradox actually selling Blorg body pillows? Because that would be amazing. That would be fucking amazing. Filthy Xenos. Exactly. You Xeno scum. I never get tired of hearing that. Where is it? Xenophobe.
Under no you Xeno scum.
There we go.
You Xeno scum.
Priority of...
I wish I could make that my ringtone on my work phone. That'd be amazing. Right now it's the notification for a text is incoming transmission from the default Veer. I'd like it if it was you Xeno scum. Because that would just be amazing. Alright, we're very close to being able to get another arcology project. 3 months, baby. 3 more months. We can do it. We're suddenly getting a tad more influence, too. Curious. Wonder how that happened. We didn't break any of our agreements or anything like that. We're just producing more for some reason. Not much more. I think it's like 0.3, 0.03, excuse me. Oh well, whatever. No. 2 more months. 3 more months still, sorry. Egalitarian plus militarist equals everyone fights, no one quits. Everyone gets drafted. Okay. Focused arc emitters. Coolio. Let's go ahead and get point defense for no real reason. Alright, we're starting to chip away at our consumer goods production. It's decent timing because we're not too far away from the next arcology project. It's not going to do the job on its own. We will need to start another factory world. That's what's going to happen here. Let's go ahead and do a civilian industries plus a chemical plant for now. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll start with that. And another city district, because we need another building slot. Alrighty then. Things are coming along kind of nicely. Sort of. A little bit. Maybe. Mine are the carnivorous carnations devouring swarm. We look like Venus flytraps. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've told me about that one before, Professor Payne. Oh, jeez, I forgot we only have one shipyard still. What is our starbase capacity? 10 out of 11, huh? That's a lot of corvettes that still need to get built, but it won't take too long.
Research complete.
Because they build fast, and there are 6 shipyards at that starbase, so that's fine. Ooh, ascension theory, hey? Why don't we go ahead and grab that? Yes, please. Alright, what else can we do? What else can we do? Where would I want another shipyard starbase? Alright, I'll stop. That's getting kind of creepy now. Huh. I've got starbases at all of our major choke points, I do believe. You know what? I should put one. I should upgrade this one. Put starbase here. Make it a shipyard. Yeah, that'll be alright. Dusted them off for another go. Oh yeah. If you're building up your fleet, that probably upped your influence from power projection. Yes, it did. I mean, we're not really building it up. We only just slapped out a bunch more corvettes. That's really all it was. But our monthly gain is still increasing thanks to power projection. So that's a thing. Alright. Still have 8 corvettes left to build, I think. What is this cruiser? When did I get a cruise? Oh, it's the derelict. Right. I done gone forgots all about that. I think what we'll do is we'll build up some more corvettes. Just 10 more in each fleet. Why 10? Don't know. It's a nice round, even number. Goes well with my base 10 math. For a simple, smooth brain like me. And I like it, so we'll do that. Port Tamberworth, get the planetary administration rolling. Yes, please. So now we can make full use of the intentionally tidally locked. That gives us the Dayside Solar Farm planetary feature, which gives us plus 30% energy credits from jobs, baby. Hells yeah. And we're going to slap down a shitload of energy districts. The Energy Nexus will give us plus 2 energy credits from technicians. And then they will get the additional plus 30% from the bonus as well. So they will be quite productive. Obviously, they're not terribly productive right now, because we need an energy nexus. But I'm not sure if they'll be outpacing the technicians that we have here. They probably will, because these ones are only producing 19.1, 20.1, somewhere in that range. So I'm thinking they'll be able to produce like 22, somewhere around there per month. Okay, consumer goods are becoming a problem. That maxes at 2 base, have to get total fleet size to half your empire size. That's fine. It's got a ways to go before it gets up there, because I'm pretty sure prior to that our power projection was like abysmal, because we had a whopping, I don't know, 14 corvettes to our name, plus the various other little ships. Let's take a look at our factions for a minute. This one's producing a lot of unity. That is surprising. How much total unity are we getting from factions? 176. Yeah, again, it's those jobs giving us 600 out of our 800. Well, almost 900, so like 2/3 of it. That's not entirely unexpected. But our buildings are producing a pretty good amount too, at 125. That's not bad. Just from buildings. So that's stuff like our hypercoms forums and whatnot. They're not producing as much as they could because we're not picking additional ascension perks. Why? Because I am weird. And I am waiting for Mega Engineering. And I'm going to pick it. And then I'll take Master Builders. And then I'll be able to repair that ring world. And then we can take Galactic Wonders. And then we'll have a bunch of Ascension perks. And it'll be sweet. What's another Ascension perk? We're getting, what's it called? The thingamabobber. The Ascension Theory. So I should be able to pick another Ascension perk. But I don't know which one. Oh, shit! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That's not good. You would think I would have learned my lesson about being in these goddamn defensive packs and not paying attention to the political machinations of our ally. Fuck. Well, we just got dragged into a war that we are not ready for at all. Oh, look. Enemy fleet. Where are you going? Knowing the AI, they're going to fly after us and be like, ah, we'll take these filthy Gudge down a peg. Grrr. And it's like, why? We pose no threat to you. We'll keep an eye on these guys and see where they're going. But, yeah, I'll let the stream run for just a few more minutes and then we'll call it a night. And they're coming to us, I think. Maybe. Oh, maybe they're going down to Unur here and going that way. I don't know. Maybe. I doubt it. Nope, they're coming to our territory. Yay! Ugh. Alright, Purple Fleet. Mahogany Fleet. Let's see how long it takes you to get to here. 518 days. I don't think you're getting there anytime soon. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, ship weapons damage plus evasion. I like that. Fuck's sake. Every time. Every time. Was either them or the Amazon Prime Collective. I actually flipped a coin. The Senate has voted on and passed the resolution. Change council size. Oh, geez. The hegemony of Ilsa lost out on their council position because these guys eked them out in diplomatic power.
Station under attack.
See. Station under attack.
Spaceport lost.
Spaceport lost. Of course. And so begins this awesomeness. Alright, well, I'm going to save the game here. That's going to be it for tonight. We'll delete that and make a new entry. Calling it the Overlord stream again. And I want to thank everybody who came by to watch me playing this live tonight. I greatly appreciate it. I better get this downloaded so that I can upload it to the channel. It was a good time. It was a good time. It feels good to come back. I was pissed last week when it was like, I'm not streaming if it's going to sound like this. I was really mad. I was more mad when I found out after I got those last couple streams in video form, and then that, and I found, like, I don't know why I didn't check beforehand, but I found out after the fact that the audio was just foobar. I was not a happy camper. Professor Payne, Ancient Gamer, Grams JC, Orsic Fireforge, and Sith Lord, thank you for coming by tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Good to see you guys. Hopefully we'll see you in a future stream. I should be live again on Thursday, not Friday. Friday I'm getting together with the boys. We're going to play some Pathfinder. So I should be live again on Thursday, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. You also have a good night. And those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, hope to catch you again in the future. Take care.